Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this your daily go getter mission number 655 for July 19, 2016. Tonight, I want to talk to y'all. Well, tonight, whatever, depends on how you look at it. Tonight, I want to talk to y'all about people who are always trying to deflect from whatever they did. They're always quick to place blame. They're never quick to admit responsibility or take responsibility. It can be a pain in the ass. And I know that we all know somebody that's like this. Somebody that stays in something constantly, always in some shit, always in the mix, always up in some mess. It's normally the messiest people that you know that are always trying to act like the problems just come to them. They don't be doing nothing. They don't never mess with nobody. They just be minding their business, and somehow people just be having them caught up in all kinds of craziness and foolishness. But when you really get to know them, if you don't already know them, you see like, nah, man, you part of all that drama. But when the drama comes to you, you don't want to take no responsibility for it. So I mean, it's simple. It's a simple thing. It's like, all right, you like to be in the mix. You like the drama. You like the rumors and the gossip and all of that. But when it comes to you, when your name comes up, when you get stepped to, when you get confronted, then it's like, nah, I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm a peaceful person. And you might be a peaceful person, but the problem is you don't practice peaceful situations. And if you don't practice peaceful situations, then you're not a peaceful person. You're not struggling and striving for peace. You just want to keep your name out of it so you don't look bad, so you don't have the accountability, so people don't knock on your door, snatch you out of there, whoop your ass, and be screaming world star. And I don't want to go there with that. But when it's your fault, it's your fault. And that's really all that there is to it. When it's your fault, it's your fault. I mean, if you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. Mistakes are normally forgiven by people. The problem is when people do things on purpose, when people really have bad intentions and they get caught and they really just don't want to own up to it. Because, see, that makes you look bad. That kind of reputation follows you wherever you go. It's like, oh, yeah, such and such always in some bullshit. They always start some rumors and all of that. And it takes away from your integrity. And people don't really want to listen to nothing that you have to say, and they don't believe in you. And nobody wants to be in a position where nobody believes in them. See, somebody not liking you, that's one thing. But somebody not believing in you, somebody, accusing you of being a liar or this, that, and the third. See, people don't want to be a part of that, and I can dig it. But the best way to stay out of that kind of thing is to not court those types of situations, which means that you have to change what's going on inside of you. You have to change what's going on inside of you, because it's not going to change until that happens. You can go from being a slimy person to being a good person, but you got to really want to do that. And first of all, you have to admit to yourself that you've been a messy person, that you've been a slime ball, that you've been that person that is the troublemaker. You have to admit it to yourself. A lot of people don't want to do that, so they rather try to fly under the radar and keep doing what they do. And I understand. I mean, the whole gossip thing and all of that. Hey, it's a popular thing. It sells. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have those tabloid types of TV shows. And we do have a good amount of them. I don't have any appreciation for them, but I don't run this world, and neither do you. So what we have to do is we have to try to find our best place in it, and hopefully the best place for us to find ourselves is in a peaceful place. It's in a good place. It's in a drama-free place. Anything other than that, you got to take what comes to you, because that's what you went at. That's what you went after. In a way, it ain't that deep, but it is. But when something is your fault, you just have to admit that it's your fault, homie. That's all to it. You did it, own up to it. You can't always be deflecting to the next man and all of that. I know people who have have blamed shit on people that are deceased because they wasn't there to defend themselves. It's a crazy thing, man. But hey, when it's crazy, I mean, look, when you a mess, you a mess. You know, the thing is, people who are a mess know that they're a mess. They know. You know. We all have our little struggles, our bouts with our bouts with righteousness. Let's just call it that. But you can win it. You can win it if you work on it. Simple as that. You win it by working on it. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and just remember, if you really want to improve things in your life, you gotta mean to do it. You gotta own up to it. You have to admit to yourself what you've done wrong, because everybody else will already know that you've done it. But after you admit to yourself what you've done, now you have to go about improving it yourself. Ain't really that much to it. It is what it is. I'll let y'all later. UrbanTherapyWithSon.com. Oh, check out the show tomorrow night, the Urban Therapy with Son show. Y'all don't want to miss that show tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? The cops, the military, the government, and you. Tomorrow, we getting into this whole thing about what's been going on in the world. These cops killing innocent black people. Is it real? Is it real? We're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a hard look at it tomorrow. And also the role that the military plays around the world. Are they protecting our life and liberty? We're going to take a look at that. And what is the government anyway? Do we even understand anything about how that works? And last but not least, the retaliation. Black people retaliating on the cops. Is that real? The Urban Therapy with Son show tomorrow night. The cops, the military, the government, and you. So tomorrow's gonna be hot. Y'all make sure y'all come through. 347-677-1533. blogtalkradio.com/Son752. And I'll holler at y'all later. After these mosquitoes stop biting me and shit. Peace.